Separation, though often painful, can sometimes be a blessing in disguise. It gives both individuals in a relationship the space to reflect, grow, and refocus on their personal journey. In moments of solitude, we are able to see things more clearly. The distance allows for deeper self-awareness, providing the opportunity to re-evaluate personal goals and desires. In your case, this separation has not only served as a time for individual growth but also as a much-needed break to reconsider the nature of your connection. The time apart has been essential in helping you both gain clarity on what you want from this relationship, paving the way for a fresh start filled with hope and renewed energy. Your person, in particular, is undergoing a significant transformation. They are beginning to awaken to the true nature of your bond and recognizing how deeply it impacts their life. This connection is starting to touch many areas of their existence in a positive way. Not only are they becoming more emotionally attuned to the relationship, but they are also seeing improvements in other aspects, especially their finances. With their mind clearer and their spirit more energized, they are able to approach work and responsibilities with a new level of focus and vitality. They've realized that having balance in their personal life allows them to be more productive and successful in their professional endeavors. In the past, your person has gone through difficult times, perhaps even moments of extreme emotional upheaval. These tower moments, sudden, life-altering events that shake one's foundation, left them feeling drained, stressed, and perhaps even depressed. These challenges may have contributed to a sense of fatigue that seemed overwhelming. However, they now feel a sense of gratitude, especially when they reflect on how meeting you has shifted their perspective. Your presence in their life, whether through direct guidance or subtle influence, has shown them how to conserve their energy and channel it into more meaningful, creative projects. This has not only uplifted them but has allowed them to find a sense of purpose in areas they once felt hopeless or lost. There were likely moments in the past when your person may have blocked you or created emotional distance. This could have left you feeling rejected or wondering whether they were truly interested in you. Despite what it seemed like on the surface, their feelings for you never disappeared. Even during periods of separation, they often checked up on you from afar, quietly keeping you in their thoughts. While you may have questioned whether they were attracted to you, the truth is they always were. Their emotional distance was less about you and more about their own struggles, insecurities, and the need to process their internal conflicts. The energy that once felt stagnant and heavy between you is now beginning to shift. This stuck feeling, which may have been weighing on you, is gradually lifting, and you may already sense that positive changes are underway. If you've been feeling burdened or unsure, trust that big transformations are on the horizon. What once felt like bad luck or endless bad days is nearing its end. This difficult period was not permanent, and the universe is now aligning things in your favor. The clouds are parting, making way for brighter days ahead, both individually and within your relationship. Your person now sees you in a different light, recognizing you as their ideal match. They understand that no one else lights the fire in their heart the way you do. This realization is profound for them, as it reinforces the unique connection they feel with you. In your presence, they feel not only more alive but also more in control of their destiny. You give them a sense of faith and hope, reminding them of the possibilities that life and love can bring. They no longer feel like passive observers of their own lives but instead feel empowered to take charge of their future. This period of growth and self-discovery, though challenging, has ultimately brought you both closer to understanding the true depth of your connection. The separation served its purpose by allowing both of you to clarify what you want and need from each other and from life. As your person continues to awaken to this connection and their own personal journey, they are becoming more equipped to offer you the love and partnership you deserve. Trust the process and believe that the shifts happening now are setting the stage for a stronger, more harmonious bond between you. In this phase of renewal, both of you are aligning not only with each other but also with your individual destinies. This newfound clarity is a powerful force, one that will help guide you both toward a future filled with mutual respect, love, and purpose. The separation was never about growing apart but rather about growing stronger, individually and together, so that when you reunite, the foundation you build will be even more solid and lasting. I know you have been hurting because of the emotional distance between us, and that's why you've chosen silence, why you haven't been saying anything. Even though words aren't being exchanged, I can feel the weight of everything unspoken. I understand you better than anyone else, and I know your silence isn't because you don't care, but because the emotional pain is too heavy. I can sense your energy, even when we are far apart. I feel you in ways words cannot describe, and I can pick up on your emotions, whether you are happy, sad, or somewhere in between. That's how deeply connected I feel to you. What I want you to know, more than anything, is that I need you just as much as you need me. This connection we share is not one-sided, it's mutual and strong. I've never thought about anyone else in the same way I think about you. You are the person I've always dreamed of, the person I've wished for during all those lonely times. But when you came into my life, I didn't fully recognize your worth, not because I didn't value you, but because I was going through a mess of my own. My mind and heart were clouded by so many unresolved issues, and that chaos made me blind to the gift that you are. Now, looking back, I realized just how much I took for granted. The universe brought us together, and I wasn't ready to appreciate it. I've carried regret with me ever since, but no matter how much time passes or how much we try to distance ourselves from each other, it's clear that forgetting one another is impossible. We've both tried, in our own ways, to move on, to pretend that this connection isn't as significant as it feels. But deep down, we both know that letting go isn't truly possible. Our souls are connected in ways that defy logic and time, and I accept that truth now more than ever. I've spent so much time reflecting on this connection, on us, and I've come to see that you are more than just someone I loved. You are my soulmate, the person I was meant to meet in this life, even if the timing wasn't perfect. I've realized that running away from this connection, or pretending it doesn't matter, only leads to more pain for both of us. I don't want to repeat the same painful cycles anymore, the running, the chasing, the ignoring, the ghosting. It's exhausting, and it doesn't serve either of us. Instead, I want something different. I want us both to prepare for a new beginning, a fresh start where we don't have to keep hurting each other. Let's get ready to embrace the happy days ahead, because I believe they are possible for us. Despite all the challenges we've faced, despite the emotional and physical distance, there's still something between us, something incredibly special and unique. It's what has kept us connected, even when we were miles apart, even after all the misunderstandings and heartaches. This connection is resilient, and it has withstood more than we ever expected. I don't think that kind of connection happens often in life. It's rare to find someone who understands you at such a deep level, who you can feel even when they're not physically near you. That's how I feel about you. I don't want us to keep running from this anymore. There's no point in hiding from something this real. We've both felt the pull toward each other, and we've both resisted it out of fear, pain, and uncertainty. But what if we stopped resisting? What if we embraced what's been in front of us all along? I'm not saying it will be easy. Love is never easy, especially when it's as deep and transformative as ours. But I believe we're both ready now. We've grown, we've learned, and we've seen what life is like without each other. And if we're honest with ourselves, we know that we don't want to live in a world where we aren't connected in some way. I don't want to go back to a place where I have to pretend I don't feel this way about you. I want to move forward, together. There is something beautiful waiting for us if we're both brave enough to claim it. We've already survived the storms. Now, let's prepare for the sunshine. Let's get ready to embrace the happy days that are ahead, because I truly believe they're possible for us. This connection is special, and I believe it has the potential to bring us the happiness we both deserve. Let's not run anymore. Let's stand together and see where this journey takes us. I know it's not right to let my mind wander into these thoughts, but the idea of you being with someone else, whether it's a man or a woman, terrifies me in ways I can hardly explain. I can't stand the thought of you in someone else's arms, smiling and sharing the moments that I want to share with you. It's not because I don't trust you or because I want to control you, I know that would be wrong. It's just that I can't imagine you with anyone except me. You mean so much to me, and the very thought of losing you or seeing you with someone else shakes me deeply. I know this fear is probably irrational, and I hate feeling this way because it makes me insecure. But the truth is, I love you so much that I can't picture my future without you in it. That's the simple, honest truth. I am working as hard as I can to make our relationship, our union, a reality. Every day, I think about what I can do to ensure we stay strong and connected. When I'm away from you, whether physically or emotionally, please don't think for a second that my feelings for you have lessened. Just because we're not together in that moment doesn't mean I'm not thinking of you, caring for you, and loving you. In fact, the distance makes me realize how deeply I love you even more. Sometimes I get caught up in things, and it may seem like I'm not present, but the truth is, you are always on my mind. You are the person I want to be with, and I am putting in the effort to make sure we can build a life together. I feel so guilty for everything I've put you through, and that guilt weighs on me every day. It's not just that I regret my mistakes, though I certainly do, but it's that the pain I've caused you haunts me. It's like a shadow that follows me around, reminding me of the times I've hurt you or let you down. I know I've made mistakes, and the guilt I feel about it is something I struggle to express fully. There are times when the words just won't come, and that's why I stay silent. It's not because I don't care or because I'm indifferent. It's because the weight of what I've done sometimes feels too heavy to put into words. I regret those moments, and I regret hurting you, but I don't always know how to say it. My silence is not a reflection of my feelings for you, it's a reflection of my inability to properly express the depth of my remorse. What I want more than anything is to bring back the smile on your face, the smile that I feel like I've taken away at times. There have been moments when I blocked you out or ignored you, and I know how much that must have hurt. Looking back, I realize how wrong those actions were, and I take full responsibility for them. I don't want to be the reason you're sad or stressed, I want to be the reason you're happy. You are an amazing person, a beautiful soul who deserves nothing but love and kindness. I am truly sorry for the times I've failed to be the partner you deserve. Please forgive me for my mistakes, for all the ways I've let you down. I'm learning from them, and I'm committed to doing better because you deserve better. You deserve someone who lifts you up, not someone who drags you down. I miss you so much. There's this emptiness inside me whenever we're apart, and all I can think about is being close to you again. I want to hold you, to wrap my arms around you and hug you from behind like we used to. It's those small, intimate moments that I miss the most, the times when it was just you and me, and everything else faded away. I long for the day when we can have that closeness again, and when we can build a life together. I dream of a sweet, wonderful life with you, a life filled with joy, love, and laughter. I know deep down that I can only have that kind of life with you. You are the one I want by my side, through the good times and the bad, through all the ups and downs that life brings. Together, I believe we can create something truly special, something lasting and beautiful. Please understand that all I want is to make things right, to bring back the happiness we once had, and to build a future where we can both thrive. You are the one I love, the one I can't see myself without, and I will keep working to prove that to you every day.